Masquera saying Zimbabwe, welcome to our channel Zim Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kana kariki kutanka kwa panino channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana chungwa garo ka subscribe, don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasi Zimbabwe, takugira nya burichwa. Ne the Pindula news yo ya Buda. Story ya chiti, akainde Hichilema, he avoids meeting Mnangagwa again. The Zambian president akainde Hichilema, Varukunzi, he avoided Kusangana President Emerson Mnangagwa for the second time in 2 months. This time, Hichilema Kunge boycotted the recent Sadc summit mu Harare. So mna July 2024 akaenda Hichilema vakanga boycotted zakare a 3-nation wildlife conservation summit yakaitiwa mu Harare. Vakatumira the Minister of Tourism Rodney Malindi Sikumba in his place. After the president wa Mozambique Filipe Nyusi attend this event yangarongwa na Mnangagwa. So as the outgoing chairman of the Sadc organ of politics, defense, security, cooperation, vakaenda Hichilema vaifanira kupresida over a meeting of the Sadc Troika on August 16 yakaitwa na 4 p.m. alongside my leaders in Tanzania and Namibia. Vakaopta kusubtravela mu Harare. Instead vakaparticipate via a video link via Lusaka. So the highest ranking Zambian official at the 44th Sadc summit yakaitwa August 17 vangavari Vamulambo Haimbe, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. Ndokwanga vachirepresenta vakainde Hichilema mu Zimbabwe. In preparation for this summit, President Emerson Mnangagwa vakanga vakaspenda millions mukugadzirisa roads nekurepair roads zakare pane luxury villas angagadzirirwa regional leaders ni company in Switzerland asi villas haana kupera and only a few leaders ndo vakauya vachida an overnight accommodation mu Harare. Leaders mazhinji anosanganisira the South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa, the Botswana's President Vamasisi na the Mozambican President Filipe Nyusi vakachuza kuarrive on the day of the summit. Kunyangudzwa officials officials schedule yaitaura ivo vachiti they were going to arrive a day before the event. So tensions between Zambia and Zimbabwe escalate mushure kunge President Emerson Mnangagwa vakabuda vachisuggesta during a meeting yavakaita na the Russian President Putin muna June kuti Zambia was being used by United States to isolate Zimbabwe. Mune Zimbabwe zvinova zvakatsamwisa officials Zambia vaMnangagwa vari kunzi believe kuti macomments avakapa navaPutin anga ari private asi zvisinei. The Kremlin yakarelease the transcript iyoyi muri Zimbabwe. Tisingazive kuti munoionawo sei nyaya iyi. Zambia yakabuda ichitaura iyo ichiti comments ava Mnangagwa were an unwarranted attack on the country's sovereignty. Muri Zimbabwe call for an urgent and immediate intervention by the African Union and the Sadc kuti iwanikwe ichidzima moto wanga watangwa na President Emerson Mnangagwa. Muri Zimbabwe apanombera mushe while my regional leaders attended the Sadc summit at the new parliament building in Mount Abden. Vakaenda Hichilema vakabuda pa Twitter yavo vachiposta mapictures avo trip yavanga vaita apo vanga vaenda kuChienge in Luapula province apo pavakaparticipate in a traditional ceremony of the Bwile people yakahostwa na senior chief weikoko. Nozvakashamisa vanhu vazhinji kuti haana kurespecta the Sadc summit. Why? Muri Zimbabwe kutaura kwatiri kuita the Zambian newspaper inonzi the News Diggers yakabuda ichitaura yachiti State House communication specialist Clayson Hamasaka says there is no rift between President Hakainde Hichilema and his Zimbabwean counterpart Emerson Mnangagwa. And Hamasaka says just because President Hichilema and President Mnangagwa are differing in opinion doesn't mean there is a rift. Last year, the ruling party ZANU-PF in Zimbabwe accused President Hichilema of trying to meddle in the country's electoral processes Meanwhile, in a recent video, President Mnangagwa was seen telling his Russian counterpart, Putin, that the United States was setting up military bases in Zambia, a matter which government is trying to resolve diplomatically. And on Friday, former President Edgar Lungu offered to go to Zimbabwe to resolve any spat between that country and Zambia. Zvakabudidzwa the news diggers muri Zimbabwe vachitaura ivo vachiti the spokesperson wakaenda Hichilema akabuda achiti they are only differing in opinions and otherwise hapana rift iripo between Mnangagwa and akaenda Hichilema. On the other hand, the Pindula News yakabuda uchitaura ichiti Zambian President akaenda Hichilema avoided meeting President Emerson Mnangagwa for the second time in 2 months, this time by snubbing the recent Sadc summit held in Harare. In July 2024, Hichilema had also bypassed a 3-nation wildlife conservation summit in Harare, sending Minister of Tourism Rodney Malindi Sikumba in his place while Mozambican leader Filipe Nyusi and Mnangagwa attended. As the outgoing chairman of the Sadc organ on politics, defense, and security cooperation, Hichilema was scheduled to preside over a meeting of the Sadc Troika on August 16 at 4 p.m. alongside the leaders of the Tanzania and Namibia. However, he opted not to travel to Harare, instead participating via video link from Lusaka. The highest-ranking Zimbabwean official at the 44th Ordinary Sadc Summit on August 17 was Mulambo Aimbe, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. In preparation for the summit, Mnangagwa spent millions of taxpayers' funds on road repairs and commissioned a Swiss company to construct luxury villas for regional leaders. The villas were incomplete and only a few leaders required overnight accommodation in Harare. Many leaders, including South Africa's Cyril Ramaphosa, Botswana's Masisi, and Mozambique's Filipe Nyusi, chose to arrive on the date of the summit, despite an official schedule stating they should have arrived by the eve of the event. Tensions between Zambia and Zimbabwe escalated after Mnangagwa suggested during a meeting with Russia President Putin in June that Zambia was being used by the United States to isolate Zimbabwe, infuriating Zambian officials. Mnangagwa believed these comments to Putin were private. However, the Kremlin later released a transcript. A Russian state media journalist present at the meeting published a video of their conversation. Zambia said Mnangagwa's comments were an unwarranted attack on the country's sovereignty and called for urgent and immediate intervention by the African Union and Southern African Development Community to diffuse the tensions. While his regional peers attended the Sadc summit at the new parliament building in Mount Abden, Hichilema tweeted images from his trip to Chienge in Luapula province, where he participated in the traditional ceremony of the Bwile people hosted by Senior Chief Puta the 8th. Na Pindula News muri Zimbabwe tikazomwe na senior yetu zvemurufunga pamusoro penyaya iyi mu comment section.